Welcome to Girl Scouts of Southern Nevada Service Unit Event Coordinator Training. Today we'll talk about your role as an event coordinator, working with a team, planning an event, policies and procedures, the Girl Scout leadership experience, and the promise and law. Your role. All Service Unit event coordinators must be in compliance with the following. Be a Girl Scout adult member for the current year. Have a valid background check on file. Keep your membership, and if applicable, your troop, in good standing. Attend quarterly SUM meetings, and be responsive to communication from staff and service unit members. The event coordinator should ensure the service unit is regularly scheduling events that enhance the Girl Scout leadership experience. Complete all required forms prior to any service unit event. Promote service unit events at meetings and on social media in conjunction with the service unit manager and communicator. Encourage troop leaders and older girls to assist, host, and plan service unit events. Attend all the service unit events, and when they're finished, recap and debrief at service unit meetings so you can learn how to improve. The event coordinator is a leader, inclusive, present at meetings and events, organized, a strong event manager, detail-oriented, creative, and engaging. Working with a team. Consistent, clear communication is key to a successful team. Ensure your team members all have opportunities to give their input and share their feelings and experiences. Each member must be able to communicate with the rest of the group for updates, questions, ideas, and to give their input. A team that encourages open communication allows everyone to be able to share their ideas and opinions without fear. For a team to be a comfortable and safe place for all members, each person must be respectful of everyone else. It's inevitable you'll be working with people who are different than you, but even in disagreements, respect is an essential piece of a well-functioning team. Spend some time to develop that mutual respect among your team. You're not going to do this alone, so each person should figure out how her skills and talents fit with those of her fellow team members. For a team to work, everyone must understand what their role is and how to use it to contribute to the team's success. An effective team must develop its own strategy of problem solving and conflict management. There's no one-size-fits-all solution. The strategy will differ between team to team based on the situation and the individual members involved. Each individual team has to come up with its own problem-solving methods that work best, so take some time and discuss it with your team and decide how you'll handle when conflicts and problems arise. And remember, everyone is working towards the same common goal. We're here to build girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. Planning an event. You'll be planning lots of events as the service unit event coordinator, so here are some tips and tricks to help along the way. When you're planning, pick a theme or activity that the event can be centered around. Plan the year out in advance so everyone has time to arrange their schedules and plan ahead. Work with the service unit treasurer to create a budget, and make sure that there are clear deadlines for everyone for things like payments, RSVPs, and when orders need to be made. Don't do this alone. Form a team. Think about service unit members, leaders, older girls, parents, and anyone else who can help you along the way. Designate a second in command, someone who's able to take your place and knows what to do if you're unable to attend an event. Is your event going to have patches or badges? These things are optional, and not every event must include one. But if you are, you can include the cost of these items in the event cost. However, You should not mark up badges and patches to make an overwhelming profit for the service unit. You want to get the word out about your event and make sure that everybody knows it's going on, so work with your service unit communicator to spread the word. Make sure that everyone knows their roles ahead of time and answer any questions that may arise before the event. Work with your local community and ask for donations and sponsorships, and get the girls involved in the planning process. Girl-led is always the way to go when it comes to deciding what you want to do with your service unit. And don't forget, Girl Scouts is for everyone, so make sure everybody feels included. Policies and procedures. The service unit activity form must be turned into GSSNV at least 4 weeks before the event. The form will ask the date, time, and location of your event, the budget and any costs associated with it, why you're doing this event, what's your objective, and who's attending. Make sure to keep note of any members and non-members because additional insurance may be required. And to make sure that everybody who's working the event has the proper training and membership necessary. Service unit events that include tag-alongs require additional insurance. A tag-along is any non-registered member, so that means girls and adults. There's a $5 minimum for all insurance purchases, and you can request additional insurance when you complete the service unit activity form. Or, if you need it after the form's been submitted, you can complete the additional insurance form, both of which you can find on the GSSNV website under Forms and Documents. Don't forget about the girl-to-adult ratio. All events, travel, and camping need to have 2 unrelated adults, at least one of whom is female, for each number of girls present, respective to their age level. If you have an event that has mixed age levels, make sure you default to the youngest age level present. For example, if you're having an event for juniors, brownies, and daisies, and you have 16 juniors, 10 brownies, and 3 daisies, you still need to make sure that you're following the girl-to-adult ratio for the daisy age level. Parades. Parades are a great way to be visible and active in the community. But you need to make sure that all service units and troops work together and represent one movement. We don't want a bunch of different Girl Scouts marching throughout the parade. Instead, we should be all together representing as one. Service units hosting a parade can charge for participation to cover the cost of things like insurance, patches, or costumes. But we want to make sure it's not prohibitive. So any girl unable to pay for the fee should not be excluded from the parade. The Girl Scout leadership experience. The Girl Scout leadership experience is what we do in Girl Scouts and how we do it. So think about the 3 keys: discover, connect, and take action, and the 3 program processes: girl-led, cooperative learning, and learning by doing whenever you're planning activities and events for Girl Scouts. When we incorporate the GSLE into our programs, we see better retention in Girl Scouts, girls who are more engaged, and girls who are learning more in their activities. We're focused on observing the following outcomes through the GSLE. A strong sense of self. This means that girls have confidence in themselves and their abilities. Positive values. Our girls are acting ethically, honestly, and responsibly, and they're showing concern for others. Challenge seeking. Girls learn to take appropriate risks and try things, even if that means sometimes they might fail, because they'll learn from their mistakes. Community problem solving. Girls want to make the world a better place and contribute to the world in a purposeful and meaningful way. Healthy relationships. Girls develop and maintain healthy relationships when they communicate their feelings directly and resolve their conflicts constructively. Think about some traditional Girl Scouts events when you're planning events for your service unit. An encampment is a camp out jam-packed with outdoor activities and opportunities for girls from different troops to get to know each other in an outdoor setting. Girl Scouts Own is a girl-planned program that lets girls explore their feelings around a topic. Think of things like friendship or the Girl Scout Promise and Law. And they do that by using spoken words, poetry, songs, and other forms of expression. Bridging ceremonies are an important part of Girl Scouts. This marks a girl's move from one level of Girl Scouting to another. And then there's the Court of Awards, a special ceremony recognizing the girls' accomplishments, like their Bronze Award or earning badges. World Thinking Day is an event where Girl Scouts learn about the world around them and promotes global connectivity. Every girl should have an opportunity to participate in a World Thinking Day activity. So if your service unit isn't planning on having one, try to partner up with a local service unit near you so girls can have the opportunity to have a World Thinking Day experience. We have some significant Girl Scout days, like October 31st. It's not just Halloween, it's also Founders Day, which marks the birth of our founder, Miss Daisy Juliette Gordon-Low. February 22nd is World Thinking Day, and this celebrates the birthday of Lord and Lady Baden-Powell and encourages girls to learn about the world around them. March 12th is the Girl Scout Birthday. This commemorates that special day in 1912 when we finally registered the organization's first girl members. Girl Scout Week is celebrated the week of March 12th, and it starts with a Girl Scout Sunday and ends with Girl Scout Sabbath on a Saturday. Girl Scout Leaders Day is April 22nd, and it honors the hard work of our volunteers who work as leaders and mentors in partnership with our girls. When you're planning events, think about these significant Girl Scout holidays and how you can incorporate these traditions into your service unit. And don't forget the Girl Scout Promise and Law. As a service unit team member, you agree to abide by the Girl Scout Promise and Law in all your communication with Girl Scout staff, members, volunteers, and caregivers. Thank you for completing the service unit position training. Don't forget to fill out your position agreement by following the link that is below in the video description.